Fielder placed at point.
What a catch by the fielder. We are through with it. The umpires lead the keeping wickets in hand. Wood
Spinner being brought into the tank.
batsman getting into position to face the first ball of the innings.
Hit straight to the fielder.
The bowler will have to be extra careful of the line he bowls to this field.
Couldn't find the gap and the fielder stops it easily.
The bowler is bowling from his favorite end.
Oh, shot, but only a single. That is huge appeal. Bowler thinks he's got the batsman, but the umpire thinks otherwise.
This is what Test match is all about. Great bowling, correct defensive technique.
That is a very quick signal taken.
Good lines, tempting the batsman to play at it. The batsman's going to just leave that one. The fielder collects that one, hits straight to the fielder.
Spinner into the action from the other end.
There is a fielder at cover.
Any young children, this is how a defensive shot needs to be played. Biding his time, waiting for the bad delivery. Stroked defensively. Great defensive techniques shown by the batsman. Classical defense. Waiting for the bad ball, not trying to do anything silly before that. Solid technique and great defensive shot. This is what Test match is all about. Great bowling, correct defensive technique. He has defended that really well. Biding his time, waiting for the bad delivery. He has hit that straight to the fielder.
The bowler will have to be extra careful of the line he bowls to this field.
Hit straight to the fielder.
There is a fielder at cover.
Couldn't find the gap and the fielder stops it easily. What do you think about new teams like Afghanistan getting Test status?
I think it's great for them. Small countries playing more and more cricket. Obviously, at this point of time, they're suited more for the shorter format. They've done well in recent short formats. They've got some radical players. They've got good spin bowlers, which I think takes their team to another level. But their recent performance in the longer format, not too impressive. Ireland got Test status recently, and they were quite impressive against Pakistan. I think they've got great potential. They played in their hometown in Belfast.
Oh, that's close. It's a huge appeal. That is a very good shout, and they're going to review it.
We're checking for a no ball. Fair delivery, no problem. Can't see anything conclusive on Snickle. Can't see anything on hotspot. Impact in line. Pitching in line. Wickets hitting. You can stay with your decision. You'll be on screen now.
He is disappointed and has to walk back to the pavilion.
Batsman getting ready to face his first ball.
So coming back to our conversation, and they did quite well. They almost won the match at some point. Looking back, you had Bangladesh. When they started, they were on the same levels. Today, they're a force to contend with. I think it's really good for the sport that more and more countries start participating and start showing their abilities on the biggest stage.
But do you think that they should be playing the stronger teams like India and Australia rather than weaker teams like West Indies and Zimbabwe?
It's interesting that you say West Indies being a smaller country, because if you look at a couple of generations ago, West Indies was a strength, was a power, with a team everybody feared, with their big, tall, fast bowlers and their calypso style batting. But I guess this is how cricket evolves over a period of time. You see teams that have been the most powerful and elite today struggling for dominance. And with regard to your question about whether they should start with teams who are right on the top of their cricket, I think that's the whole point of Test cricket, and I think
Edged and four.
going back to what I was saying, it'll only show these smaller teams coming in how cricket is meant to be played at the highest level, and it's something they wouldn't normally see at their domestic circuits.
Great defensive techniques shown by the batsman. Dealt with it comfortably. Waiting for the bad ball, not trying to do anything silly before that. Full-blooded defense. This is what Test match is all about. Great bowling, great defensive technique. Showing the full face of the bat. Biding his time, waiting for the bad delivery. Playing carefully there, the batsman. Great defensive techniques shown by the batsman. Good ball and respectfully played. Waiting for the bad ball, not trying to do anything silly before that. Tapped back to the bowler.
There is a fielder at cover.
Tapped back to the bowler.
The bowler is bowling from his favorite end.
Good ball and played respectfully. This is what Test match is all about. Great bowling, great defensive technique.
The fielder collects down one, hits straight to the fielder.
Left that on a length. He has hit that straight to the fielder.
The bowler will have to be extra careful of the line he bowls to this field.
Tapped back to the bowler.
There is a fielder at cover.
Any young children, this is how a defensive shot needs to be played. The toss seems to play a big part in the outcome of the game. There is a huge change in approach on winning the toss, with the ball turning square in the Asian conditions and swinging more in countries like England and South Africa.
And as I was saying, I think if you're playing in the subcontinent or on flat pitches, it's a no-brainer. You should be batting first, putting a big target on the board, get the opposition in, put pressure on them, and make them bat on the final day. But the ball will turn, and you'll have the highest chance of getting them all out. If you're playing in England, where it's overcast, you might want to consider putting them in, make use of the conditions early on.
Hit straight to the fielder.
Going back to the topic, get the ball to swing, get a few batsmen nicked off. But other than that, win the toss, bat first. That's what I would think.
Interesting, you mentioned that considering there was a discussion whether visiting teams should be given a choice to bat or ball without any toss.
Nah, I'm not in favor of all of that. Cricket should be played the way it is played. Teams that are playing at the highest level should be accomplished enough to be put in either to bat or to bowl and to face the music regardless of where they're playing.
Couldn't find the gap and the fielder stops it easily.
The bowler is bowling from his favorite end.
The fielder collects down one, hits straight to the fielder.
He has hit that straight to the fielder. Hit straight to the fielder.